Well, soon the West End will look a little bit like this with the brand new FC Cincinnati soccer stadium. An important step in making the team's dream a reality was something called a community benefits agreement. If you're wondering what that is, it's a contract made between developers and the people living in the neighborhood. In exchange for support of the project, developers must promise to deliver economic concessions to community organizations. For example, establishing funding for affordable housing. The FC Cincinnati CBA was established more than a year ago, but some are worried the team will not live up to promises. The 9 on Your Side I-Team has been looking into that. And joining me now to delve further into the topic is the author of the article, Dan Monk. And if you had two things that you hope people take away from what you have investigated here, what do you hope they are?
I guess one would be that we could have done a better job on this. The agreement, according to experts that we talked to, is not as enforceable as other community benefits agreements that have been negotiated in other cities.
And why is that?
Well, it's because the community council has the right to try to force binding arbitration, but unlike the team, the community council has to get permission from a 17-member community coalition, a board that's meant to facilitate dialogue between the team and the neighborhood. And the community council is the only party to the agreement that has that restriction.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the second thing?
Affordable housing. There's a big difference in how the team in Cincinnati approaches affordable housing compared to teams elsewhere. Austin contributed $3.7 million over 30 years to an affordable housing nonprofit. In Nashville and in Columbus, the teams have both pledged to build affordable housing as part of their private developments. And in Cincinnati, the team funded a housing study and contributed $100,000 toward immediate housing needs. There was a big difference in what the team contributed in those cities.
So where does that leave West End residents?
Well, they're just going to have to get along with FC Cincinnati. I mean, the agreement is such that it will be difficult for them to force action of the team, but the team has said repeatedly that it wants a great relationship with the West End. They've said that they're going to spend beyond the $16 million that's actually identified in the document. So it could be that over time, if that relationship goes well, the team will have a very positive impact.
Okay, so if you would like to find out more about the community benefit agreement, check out Dan's story on WCPO.com.